I'm not even meant to be streaming today. I just thought I would stream to take a break because I'm a bit tired. So I figured I'd play again. So I hope you peeps don't mind. I didn't tweet it out or anything. I just thought I'd jump in and play. There is no reason apart from the fact that I wanted to have a break. Wanted to chill out. But yes, you're very early. Like... Oh, thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I wasn't going to, and I've been trying to get my ducks in a row, in a sense. Trying to get everything sorted, and just, yeah. So it's just gonna be chill day. Nothing new. I don't know how long I'll stream for either. Like, I don't have a time set. Again, impromptu. So, if you watch, you watch. If you don't, you don't. You know. How are you anyway, Seven? Just fucking dude. You don't need one. Nah, I know I don't. I sometimes feel like I do. Like, I've got to treat myself a little bit more when it comes to taking breaks. That's good. What have you been up to? Fuck. Cedrus, hey. Thank you. First death of the day. I'll take it. Yeah, I've been really working my butt off. I'm trying to help out a bunch of people at the moment with their games as well. So it's just kind of been a bit. Yeah. Oh, come on. You're sketching? Nice, dude. Hope you're sketching some cool stuff, man. If I seem more quiet, I'm just tired. Like, I'm just, yeah. I had a, God damn. I had a day. Alright, let me get through this bit first. Nope, it wasn't down. Hey Neuro, we haven't spoken in a while. But yeah, I just thought I'd treat myself today and play some games. So that's why I didn't tweet it out. I didn't think it needed to be tweeted. I start streaming more than I update the game, and then it's like, oh, well, guess who's Yandere Dev too. But I really wanted to play some Crash. I love this game. Love it. Nice. Yeah, it's not a thing I'm meant to be doing, catfish. I just thought I'd take a break. That's all. There is no other reason. I've been trying to do this thing now. I'm trying this new method of creativity where if I'm finding myself a little bit too flustered, I do something else. So my new thing, it's been like, I've been having a lot of trouble with I've been having a lot of trouble with concentration, like trying to concentrate on my work. And because sometimes like you feel like, you know, there's a lot going on, so you want to do something, and I was like, all right, I've got to do something else. So I've got to train my brain to be like, right, let's move on to something else. And so today I did a lot of sketch work because I like to do all my game design stuff on paper because I'm an old fart who likes to draw. So that's what I did. Been a bit, you could never be as bad as him. No, I know. Oh yeah, take it. Yeah, I figured I might as well. Again, I just wanted to play some Crash. I was literally thinking about it just before and I was like, fuck. The other thing is like, I really just want to make a furry game like this. I just want to make a furry Crash game. That's the other problem too. My idea fountain for games is so huge. I've got to stop. I think I'm definitely going to get into the furry well though. Because holy shit. You know how they say in Arrested Development where he's like, there's always money in the banana stand? There's always money in furry porn. There's always money in furry porn. Yeah, Lude, hang on. Hang on, I missed that. Yeah, Lude Crash game. I'd like to. You're working on what? Well, no, I'm not working on 4 games. I mean, we just finished Marble Maid. Marble Maid's done. So, there's always money in the banana stand. Sorry, I'm going to stretch this window down so I can see chat a little bit better. 1 second. But yeah, I really want to like. It doesn't mean I can't come up with ideas. It just means like I've got to try to pace myself a little bit. So I'm also trying to finish a lot of ideas that I've had. So I've been getting together a team of people to help me finish ideas that were left. So then that way I can start the slate clean and not feel like I wasted any money. Because a lot of it was my own investment, so. Really? They competed in a Call of Duty, really? Oh, yeah, sure. Then clearly they've never played a Crash game, ever. I hate when people say that and then they've never played one. And it's like, just fucking play one for 2 seconds. How's the zooming gone? It's zooming. It's zooming, dude. It's zooming. I figured I'd just do like another hour or something. And just chill out. So if you peeps want to ask me questions or probe my brain, you're more than welcome to. This is the perfect time. You can ask me anything. You don't even have to ask me game dev stuff. You can just ask me anything you like. Ask me personal shit if you want. It's up to you. But yeah, I just figured I'd tell you. I've been working on a lot of game design stuff today. So that was kind of the thing. Oh, look, it's my wife. There she is. It's the dumbest comparison. Yeah, it is. Well, it's like saying every Pokemon game's the same. The core concept is, but the actual games are not. You know, when you go into how in depth they've gotten. You want a copy and paste series? Fucking Wing Cloud. I don't. I said it a bazillion times in my line of work. I cannot stress how much I hate that company. Torna. Yeah, I know. I'm fucking. Have you seen some of the porn of it? Holy shit. It's good. Question. When will you speedrun Doctor O? Look. I actually tried once. It'll never happen. Yeah, I'm thirsty for Torna. If you really love Torna like I do, send me Torna nudes in DMs. Because I would like that a lot. The flame was off, motherfucker. Did you ever get a complete Pokédex in one of the Pokemon games? No, I never. I would like to. I think that'd be something that I'd like to do. Maybe in the originals, because the originals are kind of like my babies. I'd like to stream the original game. It'd be a bit of a pain to listen to. Like, you know, when you're on low health and it's like, boo boom, boo boom, boo boom, boo boom, and you're like, holy fuck, shut up. Yeah, maybe that might fucking put me off. Got it. Nice. Like, really tasty stuff. I want some really tasty shit. Bye. I forgot how much weight she has. I don't mean just from a thick butt. She's got some weight. Look at that. She's fucking dead, son. At least I don't have to go to that gym again. Oh, that's a bit of bullshit. First person shooter. Give me that boogada. Here we come. Get out of it. There she goes. My future wife. Thank you. Are you guys are you guys arguing about whether or not Pokemon's a first-person shooter? What the fuck is happening in my chat? Give me that crate. Tasty. Dude, I want to be a Wumpa crate. She's fucking dead, son. Fuck. Okay, go. Give me that. Give me that tasty treat. Yeah, boy. Checkpoint. I like how they put the question mark as if you're not meant to know who it is. It's like, it's clear. Guys, come on. Going up. Yeah, boy. I figured I could appear at a stream at least one time before I got AWOL. Why are you going AWOL? Now I'm curious. Just fucking walk around these dudes. Look at this dude. Alright, show me your ass. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Give me that. Yeah. Fuck. Conflicted and stressed. Why are you conflicted and stressed? You conflicted and stressed, dude. Get out of it. You out. You out. Yep. Wait. Yes. A pirate's like for me.
Eyes on target.
Nice. Raging pole glory hole. Jesus. Jesus. I like that. And she's like, maybe I'll go back. Or I'll chop my friends in half.
Thank you so much. Wait, Tana? But you're different. You're not from our universe. It's good to see you guys. It's been a long time for me. We lost touch in your universe too, huh? Yeah, you could say that. What did we, like, die or something? What? No! Nope. No, definitely not. So how are things in your dimension?
The usual. A bunch of evil scientists attempting interdimensional domination.
Huh. So, what you collecting? Crystals? Gems?
Masks.
Ooh, fun. Well, good luck with that.
Wait, you're not coming?
Sorry, I fly solo. But I'll lend a hand where I can. In fact, I already have.
That fucking ass. Holy shit. A few Discord complications. Well, you're more than welcome to always message me, dude. Well, yeah, I want to show what. Dum 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 dum. You shut up. I can't help it. It's fucking massive. Lucy here 99. Thank you for the follow. There's 10 of you here. Oh my god. What are you all doing Friday night? Yeah, the slicing. And the dicing. Yeah, I've been meaning we're gonna do Yakuza stream soon. I want to catch up on 0 and 1 because I just finished 1. Yeah, they knew. They knew. Yeah, my sleep pattern's been the worst. I changed my bed frame, and it's driving me mental on how bad it's making my back. So I've been sleeping in the computer room. Because I got a nap den in there, and that's where I sleep for now. Yeah, if you would like a Yakuza stream. So, there are some highlights on my channel of some of the Yakuza streams I did. But one of the first ever Yakuza... I've streamed 0. And I've streamed 1. Now, I've got up to 7. I've got all the games. I've been holding off on them because I want time to sit and play them, and I want to stream them. If I'm going to stream them, they're probably going to be long streams. So like 4 or 5 hour stream blocks. Now, I need to catch up again on the story because it's been a while since I played 0 and 1. 1 was very short, so I was thinking, do I play them again on stream for you guys? Or do I go watch a backstory and we start again and go from there? Because I can do like a New Game Plus. What would you peeps like me to do? Yes. I'm basically doing that right now. I want to play them all before I play 7. That's what I'm doing. Simply put, Yakuza stream when Shady wants to chill. You know what? Let's do it. Let's start next week. New games. We're gonna do Yakuza. So, I refuse to play any more of them until I've played more. So, I probably will go back to 0. Just to see if we can do an adventure mode plus. Or like a plus. If you need to jump. Shut up. You shut up. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Yeah, there we go. Shit timing. No, that's okay. Still interesting though, dude. I don't mind your long texts, dude. The fact that you even like message, the fact that anybody even like wants to chat in my chat is good enough for me. I don't understand why they ever put that bit there. Because it's like, it's unneeded. You need it. Shut up, Chores. I told you I'm not going to do a 100% run. But yeah, if you peeps want, I'll do Yakuza streams. So, we'll start with 0, work our way. Because I'm really keen. Hit the thing. Yeah, dickhead. Fuck. Nah, I'm holding it with my dick. But yeah, I will... Okay, I'll start with 0, work my way up. I did stream 0 already, but I kind of want to refresh myself with the story before I get into 2. So I might do the... Because they've got that New Game Plus, don't they? Where you can do the game again with all the items or something like that. So I might do it that way. No, that's okay. That's why I paused it. That's why I paused it. I didn't die because of that, if that's what you mean. I died because I sucked. I'm about to die again. Oh my god, what clutch? Go. I hate this bit. Go left. Fuck! No, I didn't. I'm just slapping my pen. You can hear it. I'm just slapping my penis against the controller in hopes that I'm gonna win. And then your mum comes in and goes, "Are you winning, son?" And I'm going, "Yeah, but I'd rather be pounding you right." Yeah, that's right. I just put a visual in your head that I'm pounding your mum. How does that make you feel? Ew. What the fuck? Lucy's like... Welcome to the chat. You chat, you made me say it. You stir me up, so I fucking... You did that to yourself. You only have you to blame. The balls are moving. Don't pound. Look. I'll be the chief. Look, I'm just saying. Just saying. Boss time. No, come on, that counted. Fuck. This one's technically the easy round because you can glitch it like that. And then you can do this. There you go. Easy done. Fucking snap. Hey, pro. Yep, that's what it is. You'll hear it. One day.
Akano! Old dark matter himself. A careful, Crash. He's heavier than... Oh, good. You're awake. All right. 2 masks down, 2 to go. Feeling a little less panicked. I was at a 10 before. Now I'm at a solid, let's say, 9.78. 888. Oh yeah, these bandicoots are here to help.
Bandicoot. Follow.
Short and to the point. Love this guy.
No, I'm classy. Yeah, you'll hear it. You'll hear like... You'll hear the start map. You'll be in bed and you'll hear... And then you hear Shady Speedway and you're like, what the fuck? Mum's on my computer. And then you'll walk in and it's just me pounding your mum. Because that's what happens. And then I'll say, you made this happen. Your fault. You hear it? I'm tapping X. I'm gonna bounce on your mum like a Wumpa crate.
So where's the next mask?
Not here. If these chuckle nuts weren't punching holes in reality, we could open our own rifts. For now, we're stuck taking the long route. but I sense another rift around here somewhere.
Friends, I have a fun little game for you to play. I've got a reward for the clever bandicoots who can reach my testing grounds, but you'll have to defeat my deadly, diabolical creations along the way.
No, yeah, I can hear that. Yeah. Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah. Nice. The GB, I had a dream about that last night. The Game Boy Link cable. I don't know why. Yeah. No, I'll give the dog like a doggy treat before I do it. I'm like a thief. I bring stakes. I bring all sorts. Like I bring a crowbar. So what I'll bring a crowbar, a lockpick, a stake. And so I'll use the lockpick to get in, right? I use the stake to distract your dog, and then I use the crowbar to pry open your mum's pussy. What the hell is all this? I don't know. Calm down, Mr. Freeman. Fuck. Yeah, no, I would. I'd be dressed as Solid Snake while I do it. Someone animate that, please. You know, I feel like that's my moment. Like, a lot of people said, like, oh, when when you've made it, when people either make compilation videos of you, which I'm still waiting for. I know some people are making, like, sketches and stuff, which is really cool. I think either when that happens, when your games have been pirated, which I know that's happened, or when someone's made an animation of you talking.
I wish I could capture a source of live tests for my experiments, but you know, omelets, eggs, superpower potions, marsupial, I mean, other animals.
I actually did have an idea for like a Metal Gear game, but it was more akin to slime monsters. And I just ended up not doing it. Because I was like, it was just a lot of work. Fuck. Nah, no, because Game Grumps has a different success rate. That's not... Anybody can get shit animated about themselves. Their success rate comes from being animators to begin with, too. Yeah, you know what? To the millionth person who buys Marble Maid, I will sneak in your house and I will smash your mum. That's my gift to the 1 millionth buyer. I hate how far back this checkpoint is. It's like it's anally fucking me. Get out of it. Get out of there. Don't worry, we'll never hit 1 million sales. That's the funny part. You fucker. We'll never hit 1 million. We'll never hit 1 million. There we go. A logo parody. Have I tried pressing the action button? Have you tried telling your mum to lock the door at night? Oh, cheap. Alright, I'll concentrate on that last bit. Because I keep looking at chat. Alright, stop it. Hit it. There we go. Hefty balls. Bro, you try cancel me, I'll try cancel you, bro. Like... There we go. That's all I wanted. If your body below your head turned into a ween, what would you do? Jerk myself off. You can't install. What am I? I'm gonna just come in there riding a giant spider to your mum's house. Why is it? This chat is de-evolved. It's my fault to begin with, actually. Ugh. Can't, no arms. I'd find a cupboard and I'd like wedge myself in between something. And I just rub myself furiously. I actually legit sounds like a good idea, Sailor. That's already a thing, though, Sailor. There will be shady artwork of him fornicating gender-bent version of his team community members. Well, there's already artwork of Shades fucking like Shadette and stuff like that, if that's what you mean. That'd be turned into a talking dildo. I am a talking dildo. Of course we're going nuts here. Seven Sins is like, this is legitimately making me... I'm sorry, dude. If you design more class, it can be done. What, you mean like... is that what you mean, like fans? You don't mean like... well, what's community members mean? That is such a weird way to put it, if that's what you mean.
I can't say I see the appeal of all that jumping you do. Perhaps I don't have the right body.
Is Haiti 2 this month? Is it really? Holy shit. I didn't even know that. Because now we get to see her face in this one. If you're... she'd throw me out, is what she'd do. It's not even a question. Now, there is a secret on this level I'm going to try to do towards the end. I'm going to try a few times, and if I can't get it, I'm just going to give up. Oh, dude. Yeah, nah, there's plenty of that. Heaps of fans have got art with me, with them. That's nothing new. There's heaps of that shit. I don't know if like people have kept it. I know I've kept some that people have sent me because it's really cool art. I think any form of art that anybody gives me is cool. You need some. I was close to getting the tape. Jesus. I did think about drawing Pit. The store page is up on Steam now. Nice. I'll email the devs and tell them congratulations. I didn't even know it was up. Because, obviously, because Hades in cart, so... That's so cool. I have to email them and tell them that congrats. I know they've been working on it for a while. I'm interested to see what they do, because, like, the artwork showed that you get to see under the helmet. Which now means that she's not going to be a robot.
Sometimes I think you're my only friend. And then I realize... no, that's right.
Camera angle's weird. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. I think it was the original concept for the character to show off. Ah, shit. There goes the mic. Hang on. That was my bad. How did I knock that out? Holy shit. How have I done this? I have botched this. Hang on. The game's not out yet. It's waiting for approval. Was it the original concept to show a face? I didn't even know that. That's a fun fact. I didn't even know that. Jesus, this mic. Shut up. Hang on, let me screw this fucking thing back in. How have I done this? How is this? Have I just sat that on there? Assuming that that's going to sit there. Now I have to like... What? Technically that's this. Right? So that... Oh. I'm a fucking moron. Hang on. Let me take this out the bracket. We're here is God damn it. It's true though. Hang on, I've got to like screw this on manually now. So wait, righty. Gotta go right. Don't let us distract you from the fact Marble Mates she's not subpar. She's really shit at her job. I'm surprised not many more people pointed that out. She's like, Marble Mates really shit at her job. She cleans up the dust, but she leaves all the other shit. She doesn't clean up the goo. How the fuck have I bolted this on? Hang on. Let me have a look. Oh, I see. Okay. Hang on, chap. I've got to unplug you. Does she clean up people well? I don't think she even does that well. Hang on. Now I've got to adjust this fucking thing. By the way, we're putting Marble Maid fan art into the game. So if you have any fan art, let us know. We can put it in the game. Hang on, I'm just going to re-screw this while this is off. What the fuck is this screw for then? Sure. Yeah, that goes in there like that. Ow. Holy shit. How large are they? I'd say they're D's. How the fuck did I rest that in there? What? Oh. Hang on. Like this? Oh, I've like had the mic plugged up the wrong way. Hang on. Like that. Fucking, I'm sorry, my huge fucking cock knocked the microphone. And it fucking just it fucking so massive. It fucking delodged it. Holy shit. Fucking massive fucking cock. Shut up. How to describe it? A few others to quote a friend. She has the ass, but she can't fucking do it. But she rolls around in a ball, can't do shit rolling around. Like, who has a mate who can't mate? I know, she basically... It's so funny because, like, yeah, when we were finishing the game, I was like, man, she's not really good at her job. I actually had a mechanic that I was going to put in the second last day that we were going to release Marble Maid, and it was going to be a mechanic where she could clean up the goo. And we were going to have it that the ball could soak. Because I was like, we should probably make it that she, like, actually is half decent at her job. And then we were like, nah, we'll just leave it. So we left it out the game. But there was a mechanic for her to clean up goop. So there was going to be a thing where if she smashes a wine bottle, the wine bottle would get goopy, and then obviously it create more mess. And so there'd be a percentage based on the mess in the level. What do you feel about this miserable year being over soon? I can't wait. I'm going to come the moment it hits New Year's. Penetrating a machine. I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't realize how much of me redoing my mic was out of context. Does Marble Maid have a real name? No. No, she doesn't. She does not have a real name. Showing off my Marble Maid skills? I could do that, actually. I like to. I got really good at Marble Maid. Like, obviously you get good at, like, when you're developing a game. We're already, well, not we, but I've already started writing Marble Maid 2. Alright, I'm gonna die because I want to do this secret. I can't do it. Because I broke that box and I needed the box to do the secret. I don't think I better do it. I'll give it a shot. I don't think I can do it. I wasn't meant to break the other box. There's a secret here. Like, it's not a secret, it's a glitch. Nah. Fucking. You want to see me do 4-7? 4-7's easy, dude. I love you. Well, Kirami is basically like a mission pack for 0. Panties and peachy towels. Can you go out Marble Maid? Of course you can. Would you guys buy a Marble Maid plushie? If I made a limited supply, pre-orders, would you peeps buy one? Like if I did a run of 20. If we got like 20 people to buy in. Do this secret. Nah, probably not the PS2 Yakuza ones, nah. I'm gonna try this. This is so difficult to do without the boxes there. Yeah, if we get 20 pre-orders for Marble Maid, I'll do a thing. And if it happens, we'll do it. Fuck. I'm so close to hitting it. I'm gonna keep trying this trick. You suck a dick for a Marble Mate plushie? Well, zip. I'm going to wait until the shipment stop being done before I... Yeah, no, that's understandable. I'm going to do one final shipment for the loot boxes in December. So I'm going to cram as much crap as I can into boxes, and I'm just going to pay for it out of my own pocket. You'd so get a plushie? Fuck yeah. Yeah, well, so we're thinking of doing Sylvie plushies, Detour plushies, and Marble Mate plushies. I already have written most of Marble Made 2. Like, I already got the design down. I'll say this much. Like, the Marble Made levels that you would normally play... Grab the thing. Damn it. So, you know how, like, Marble Made's just Marble Made style levels? There'll be 1/5 of the new game. That's how many play styles that I want to put into the new Marble Made game. I want to add other play styles into Marble Made 2, not just more levels. So we were talking about... Fuck, I killed him. Shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Who profile on waifu? Or probably Misty still. Yeah, well, I mean, no, I'd do it. Not limited supply, limited run. Would I freak out somebody? Yeah, it'd be awesome, though. No, my co-workers might still ejaculate on it. Yeah. But yeah, so I've written the new bad... I'll say bad person for Marble Made 2. And I've written the other 4 gameplay styles that I would like to do for Marble Made 2. So I'm hoping that, you know, they come together. Again, like, it comes down to cost for the plushie stuff, but as for Marble Made 2, like, Marble Made 1's doing okay now. I need it to do a little bit better. But I do have a story I would like to tell with Marble Made 2. I feel like Marble Made 2 is... Marble Made 2 is pretty much going to have everything that we didn't have time for to do in Marble Made 1. Plus a lot more. Because Marble Made was meant to be a small game, and then it turned into a big game. And then I was like, fuck, it's got to be a small game. So then we went back and we took out a lot of things. Come on, give it to me, daddy. I'm never going to get this secret. Marble Made 2, she finally cleans. It's about balls. The proper maid. Well, she technically has 2 costumes in the first one, but yeah, we're looking at proper costumes. And then we're going to do... I don't want to give away too much of what I've done, but it's going to be like different. Like cleaning, I want to do a bath thing. I'm just going to finish the level. Fuck it. I can't do that secret. It's not a secret, it's a glitch. No, I am. I haven't started it. I've just written it. Writing a game and making a game is completely different. My goal is still... Shady Loot Cart's my main goal. I'm just going to finish the level. I was going to do that... There was a glitch, but... No. I tried doing it that way too, but it's not going to happen. Move the spammer. Yeah, okay. She would be better at a job, I'll tell you that much. We wanted to plan it so she'd be better at a job. I wouldn't say Loot Cart's my bread and butter. It earns a bit, but it's not... It's what everybody's following me for, though. But in order to keep the thing going, I need to create games. Yeah, planning and making are worlds apart. I have a list, so in terms of planning, I've probably got about 20 games that I'm planning. Making games, I've got like 4, and like one of them is still Marble Made because I want to add the fan art section in. And then once the fan art section's in, I'm pretty much going to close off Marble Made. I'm not going to add any more content to it. I'm pretty happy with where Marble Made sits. Like, it's good. Aww. Like, don't get me wrong, I still dip too far into a lot of projects at once. But until you start seeing, like, you don't see me, like, juggling 500 games in public. A lot of it's behind the scenes stuff that I'm trying to play around with and seeing if it works or if it doesn't work. Oh, Antonia Avidilia, thank you for the follow.
Any guesses on your reward? I'll give you a hint. It's something you've had before.
Fucker. Oh, nice. Oh, Vanna? Oh, nice. Tell her I'm a fan of her stuff. I think she's awesome.
Once I prepare my potion, I'll be strong enough to defeat anyone, even Corkin. I just need to test my might against a formidable foe.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Well, if she ever wants to do a cross-promotion thing, though I know she wouldn't want to, because obviously his stuff's safe for work, let me know. That is an old quote. Ask I should play. They always ask me to play Zone. Nice. No, that's understandable. I figure a lot of safe work people want to stay away. I do have some safe work people that are going to be in the game. I was actually quite surprised that a lot of these people said yes to me. I can't wait to reveal them. Because they're going to blow your mind when you see them. You'll be like, what? There's some pretty obvious ones in there too that I'm surprised nobody's guessed. Yeah, default interest to me. Same with Project Melody. What do? You come to me and I tell you that you're a beautiful person. Yeah, it does. Oh, thanks, Cedrus. That means a lot, man. I do find it hard, and this isn't me like, it is hard in this space because trying to make your way as a developer, some days it's very uncertain because like Patreon dips and dives. I still think a lot of people don't understand how the game development works because I tell them a lot of the time, like I'll say, they'll be like, why isn't this feature in the game yet? I'm like, well, we can't afford it. And they're like, yeah, but you're earning this much on Patreon. And I'm like, no, I know I'm earning that much on Patreon, but I have to divvy it up. It doesn't work like that. But people think it does. And then out of my own pocket, that's the other thing too, like, and I probably shouldn't say this because like, I don't want you people to feel bad on that regard. But there have been a lot of times where like the months have cut up short and we haven't had enough money. And I've just dipped into my own money and I've spent my own money on the game. And that's not me trying to be a dick and be like, yeah, support me. Like, I'm more... I want to see my I'm putting all my cards on the table that I'm betting on my project because my project's good. But there are some... I'm still obviously having a bit of trouble with money, I guess. I think it's one of the biggest problems with Cart is finances. And yeah, some of these projects I have to start sinking with my own money. But there have been weeks where I go, okay, well, and this is like with all game development too. So don't get wrong, like this is all game development. But is that I will go like, what don't I need this week in order for me to make that end meet? And sometimes I'll go, all right, well, I don't want to eat nachos this week. I know that sounds bad because like nachos are my jam. But I'll go like, you know what? Like, I won't have nachos this week if that affords the team that extra bit of money that we need that come up short from like Patreon or sales or whatever. I would rather do that than to see the team feel flustered. Anyway, yeah. People think you're just working solo. A lot of people do. A lot of people do. A lot of people don't understand that it requires time as well. Yeah. I do think about it a lot that, you know, I've probably spent a bit more than I should have, but a lot of it has come out of my own pocket. But I want to say, like, thank you to the people that support, no matter how you support. because I wouldn't be where I am now. If it wasn't for you peeps, I wouldn't be doing it. So... Bro, Jesus Christ. It would. When will Minecraft Steve? When Notch gets back to me on his shares. No, he didn't keep any shares, did he, when he sold off Mojang? Hey, Notch. Invite me to your house, bro.
Oh, good! You've arrived! And now for your reward! Just stay put while I test this. Hold still! For science! Not the face! I just need to know if this is lethal. Fly, my gelatinous puppets! Fiddlesticks! Enjoy your trip. This one has extra botulinum. Yes, ooze your way to victory. Oh! Why? Why don't people take me seriously?
No, that's understandable. That's not rude. Why is that rude? I'm not... This wasn't a cry for me to, like, support. If that's what you meant. I was just merely stating, like... Oh, you were curious if Under the Hood would have new characters? Yeah, there's going to be 2 new characters. Besides Sylvie.
And now, for my final test. Taste my reptilian wrath. My cloaca.
Ew! I can't believe he says cloaca. It says rude. It's rude, as many developers say they can develop but cannot. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's understandable.
Let's get out of here.
Well, there's a lot of people that do all talk and no bite. I think, like, if you're going to do it. Just dive in. No, I don't think it's an attack at all. And again, support comes in many ways. It's not just a financial thing. For me, it's like I am happy if you just follow my work. The least you could do is like share, and I'd be happy with that. Yeah, I'd like to do a box. Well, I was thinking, because I got asked if I wanted to take... I got asked if I wanted to put a game on the Switch by Dev. But I don't know if I'm going to do it. I think when I say jump in, do as much as you can on your own. Be confident in what you do. It's hard to say. Like in my head, and I guess it's just me being modest, I guess. But I don't consider myself like successful or have the things that, you know, like, but I'm happy because I have the things that I want to have. Like, I've just got those things that I want that make me happy. I originally wanted to do a game dev because I wanted to see if it could be done. If I wasn't going to do it, I would have never quit my part-time job. Oh, you don't have to get me a Christmas present. Yeah. Yeah, exactly what you're saying. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff you can do without financial stuff. There's a lot of stuff you can learn. Like Flambeau, I coded that game on my own. I didn't teach. I watched YouTube videos. That's how I did it. And then the artwork, I paid for, but a lot of the initial artwork I didn't. Originally, like, I drew it myself. Oh, well, again, don't feel inclined that you have to. Thank you. I look back on it and I feel that I could have done a lot better with it. But Flambeau was kind of my last chance. Do you guys want to know like the first game I tried making and what happened? I can tell that story if you want. No, before Pantsu Dreams. It was before that. Okay, so I've never told this because I wanted to save it for a video. I've been burnt a lot of times doing game development, and I guess the way I look at it is everything's a learning curve. Even my, whether it be a bad way that I do something, or if I overspend in something, or I do something, everything's a learning thing. Because, you know, if you're not learning, then you're not progressing. So when I was doing that game, there is a video, it's gone now, but it was on the old website. So it was a game that I was working on. There was a website. The website's no longer existent. They had trouble with tax purposes, but it was because they couldn't work out how to do it based on lewd games. But there was a website called Offbeater. And Offbeater was basically crowdfunding adult games and, like, products. And they had a couple games on there. One of the games they had on there was by Slugbox. Or Slugbox was doing the art for it. And I actually, like, I was like, fuck yeah, like, get in there early. And so I wanted to create an experiment in which I wanted to create a game and see if I could do it. Like, just dive in. And I started making a game. I started writing a game. It was called A Social Experiment. I called it A Social Experiment for multiple reasons. One, because it was based on the story of the game, but two, because I wanted it to be... I wanted the feel of the game to be about the social experiment of me trying to create a game, not being in the sphere of not say... Like, I've been creating games since I was little. Like, I used to create video games in my dad's shop back in the day. So for me, I was like, well, I've done it before, I could do it again, but I'll just do it on my own. But then I'm like, well, I need to really hire an artist if I'm going to make it look good. So I wrote this game called A Social Experiment, and I put the pitch up on Offbeater, and we were going to basically do a crowdfunding thing. Now, we were going to do Dakimaros, we were going to do everything. And I did a video on it, and it was kind of my way of going, look, I review a lot of lewd games. I talk a lot of shit. How about I walk the walk? I can make a lewd game as well. And so I wrote A Social Experiment. So the game was actually about a scientist who worked in a lighthouse, and he was watching so it was a visual novel with dating elements and mini games. I picked visual novel obviously because it was the easiest thing to do at the time, but I wanted to see if I could do something that had a little bit more heart to it. So the idea was that the scientist in question was a stargazer, and he liked to watch the stars, and he was situated at this lighthouse for X amount of days, like working there. Like he was put there because nobody else wanted to work there. Nothing ever happened there. And then one day, this shooting star comes down, based off of one of my favorite movies, actually, Stardust. And this star comes down, and it crashes down, and turns out the star's actually a chick. Now, the thing is, right, she can't go back up to space because she's missing the shards from her light. So the whole concept was she needed to get her pieces back. So in order to get her pieces back, you had to go around the different parts of the world and find them. So what we did was we wrote the different shards went into different animals. So one of them was a fox. And so the fox had been hit by the shard and she got turned into a fox chick. And she could run really fast, so you had to race her. And there was another chick, and she was a snake chick. And she wanted to catch rodents. And then there was another chick who... I'm trying to remember all the chicks. There was a few of them. I think we'd fully designed, I'd say, 3 of them. I think. I'm trying to remember. I've still got all the files. But basically, so yeah, so like with the fox, you had to like race her. And then if you win, you get to fuck her, and then you obviously take the shard, and then she turns back, and then by the time you get all the shards, you take them back to the star, and then you get to have a sex with her. And that was kind of the gimmick. Like, that was the gimmick of the thing, was it was just a cute story, and it was like, could I write a cute story? And it was going to be my first attempt. I took my savings I had at the time, and I invested into it, and the artist had signed a contract and everything. And I was like, this is going to be my first game that I've done since, like, you know, going into the not safe work world. And she ended up just not wanting to do it anymore. She flaked out. And it was really bullshit, because she also done a lot of art for EVM. She like basically helped me create my EVM girl character. She done a lot of art for me, and she was a terrific lady. And it just really pissed me off, like, that I'd spent all this money and she'd lurched me like that. And it was my first sort of lesson, was that, you know, not everyone's going to stick around no matter if there's a contract or not. People will jump ship either way. You've got to be... Things will change in that regard, and you've got to be ready for that sort of shit. And I ended up trying to get another artist in, and they started to attempt to mimic her art. And it didn't work. And then I shelved it. Yeah, there is. There's saved artwork of it, yeah. I've probably got... I think there's a couple of sex scenes, some of the main character artwork, all the promo artwork for the off-beta page. And then, yeah, I left it. And then the reason why we went to make Pantsu Dreams was we made Pantsu Dreams because we wanted to raise money for... we wanted to do a competition to give away Steam keys, but also a competition for the charity marathon. So I made Pantsu Dreams with one of my fans who was from a safe work community, and I drew the art, and she basically like rendered it better for me. So I technically drew the art and she re-rendered it for me, and she was able to make that stuff. And then I coded Pantsu Dreams and just put it out. And I thought, well, if I can do that, I could probably do like a proper game. But the thing that scared me the most was the fact of being fucked. Like, I didn't want to be fucked. I'll let this cutscene play out first.
Oh, crikey, I'm starved. Wait, is that roadkill pie? Slug and centipede gumbo? Braised potatoes with guacamole? Well now, what have we got here?
Either that vile swill Papa Batfield cooks up in his filthy outhouse. Come on down to Dingo's Diner.
Food served at Dingo's Diner may not meet the legal definition of food. Consume at your own risk. Side effects of dining at Dingo's Diner may include fatigue, increased body odor, risk-seeking behavior, thinking too much about your uncle, increased hunger, alienation from friends and family, skin irritation, ennui, leaky orifices, oozing orifices, glowing orifices.
You fuckers stay out of my diner!
Remembering that girl from high school, what's she up to? Do you think she's happy? And profuse on the so shoot so bad.
So after Pantsu Dreams, I was like, maybe I could try again. And so I attempted to do what has been scrapped as, and I've got the artwork for this too. Like, I put money into this because I thought it'd be a good idea. Was I wanted to make a game called Detour Please Date Me Traffic Chan, which was basically where Detour came from. So there's a whole, it was basically like a WarioWare game, which is basically what Ludware became, with a different art style, obviously, because Detour's dating game, I actually got the artist for Honeycam Studio. I commissioned her to do the artwork. And when I was doing it, I was kind of doing it with the wrong intention in mind. I attempted to do it, and I was doing it because I was like, let's just fucking do it, let's jump in, and I didn't really have a full solid plan. And I kind of was like, I was frustrated because I was scared, and I didn't know what I was going to do, and Detour was kind of like my first OC, and I was just like, as I was designing it, it just didn't feel right, and I was like, Detour doesn't fit here, I need to stop what I'm doing. And I stopped, and I was like, I can't do that. I need to come up with something else that's going to be for Detour, or at least put her on hold for something else. And obviously Detour was the first time I was like, I repurposed the character and was like, she fits. And that made me feel happy, and that's kind of what I want to redo now, is like all the stuff I've been working on is I want to repurpose a lot of stuff. Because a lot of those old projects I want to see through. Now, during, and tell me if I'm obviously going on for too long. So, Pantsu Dreams, so Detour, I stopped doing Detour. And I was like, I need to come up with something, and I want to take a game concept that's not really been done properly like this before. And I found a game called Haunted, which I really like. I really like the concept of Haunted. It's on the Sega Mega Drive, about a haunted poltergeist guy. And what he does is he goes through the house and he possesses different objects in the house to scare people. And he wants to scare these people because they're really bad people, and they're the people that killed him. And I was like, you know, it'd be cool. Like, I could do it, but like it's a mansion, and like she could possess stuff, but she's a candle, and like a candle chick, and like it's never really been done before to like, and scare trick-or-treaters and shit. And so I ended up doing that. I ended up making this sort of hybrid of a game that I really liked. So that's kind of where Flambeau came from. It was Haunted. But like I changed the concept, obviously. And then what happened was, so I did Flambeau, and while I was doing Flambeau, obviously I did Ludware. And I was working on Ludware for a fair bit. And Ludware was kind of like the saving grace between Flambeau, where I was working on Flambeau and I needed to do something to kind of like give me some sort of structure in not being scared. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make Ludware, get it done, and then that way I won't feel, you know, I had a bit more money behind my belt. So then I was able to invest the money that I had from Ludware to finish off Flambeau. That was kind of my goal, was to be like, I could do that. The artist that I worked with for Ludware, she's a great chick. Though I had a lot of problems with her. I don't want you to be messaging her, but I had a lot of problems. Because she wanted to work on several games, and it really flustered me because she had all these ideas, and it became this sort of, she wanted to do this over I wanted to do this sort of thing. And it really made me mad because I had stuff I wanted to do and she had no interest in it. And I was like, well, you know, it just seemed like one-way street, but she wanted to really be a partnership. And she's changed now from what I've seen, but I don't think I would work with her again because she just seemed really... She ended up being quite flaky because I worked on another game with her where I wanted to take a boring idea, and this was during... so we'd finished Ludware and we were moving to Shady Loot Cart. And during that point, I was like, I should probably do another small game to kind of make up for the big game. And I was starting to work on another game called Shades Pantsu Fishing Adventure. And it was basically a fishing game, and I was gonna make like what fishing would be considered to be boring to be quite sexy, and you fish for monster chicks. And I got some of the art for it. But then, yeah, she started being really flaky and her attitude really stunk. And I'll be honest with you, like, her art was so unique that I was willing to throw away the money that I put into it if I didn't have to deal with her again. And that sounds really sad, but I just was like, I can't deal with this person ever again because she's just a toxic person. I need to get out. I've lost this one. And it did. It made me feel really shit because then I was like, well, am I going to be able to make another game? I fumbled one. But then that's what I realized too, was that, you know, there are going to be games that you attempt to make and they don't come to light. And the Shades Pantsu Fishing Adventure didn't come to light. I've still got the graphic assets for that. In a deal with her, though, I handed over the monster chicks because I didn't want to have any drama. And I just wanted to close everything off and not have to deal with it. And then it gets even more crazier. So take note, a lot of this is out of my own pocket as well. So I started working on the concept for Cart. And she didn't like that because she was like, all your focus seems to be going on to Cart. And I was like, well, I need to think about the future. I can't just think about these little games. I need to think about a big game. I really need to do it. Like, this is my project. This is my baby. I need to do it. And she didn't really like that, but I decided it was my thing, so I wanted to do it. And then, during this time, I was trying to source artists for Cart, and I think Cart had been going for a couple months, where I'd shown the concept off and stuff. And one of the artists, she's really good at what she does, like ridiculously good. And this is when I started deciding that I was going to get guest artists for the game. And she was looking at making a game, and I said I'd be willing to help her, like, code a game if she was willing to, you know, split, you know, profit with me on a game. She had an idea for a game. It wasn't really like a solid game, so I helped her write something. So this game was on the Patreon page for I think a couple months, and it's not there now, but it was called I do believe it was called Luna's Space Adventure, and it was going to be like a 2D shoot 'em up game, but the elements of the game were going to be they were going to be these, like, Terry was going to be in the game, and all the cutscenes were going to be live action. And the live action cutscenes were amazing. They were inspired by JonTron's Game Jam he did, where he did a live action cutscene thing. And a lot of Tim Curry's performance in Red Alert. So we wanted this hentai game where this chick was flying through space, and I was like the general of the armada. And I'd be like, how dare you get into my space? I'm going to fuck you in the ass. Like, you know, and then Terry was going to be the merchant. We were going to film it like an old 80s video game. Or 90s video game. Yeah, and so we were going to do that. And the set design for the Terry's thing, I still have them. I still have the set. But we got these live action scenes, and they were so cool. And we were going to shoot them, and Bye. But the real awkward thing was when I was working with her, somebody came to me and was like, just to let you know, this lady's a psycho. And I was like, what do you mean? And then turns out she likes to get with devs and she falls in love with them. And I was like, excuse me, what? And she falls in love with devs and then she wants to fuck them and gets obsessed with them and then she leaves them high and dry. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's another concept I have to fucking shelve. And so I shelved that. Luckily, I had cart. If I didn't have card, I'd definitely be screwed. But again, that game all came out of my pocket again, and so I wasted more money on that. So yeah, and then yeah, kind of where we are now. Okonomiyaki, which is the pizza game, which I've advertised for a long time. The reason why I put that on pause was because my dad got sick. I pretty much just have to put it together now. That game's pretty much done, and I'm excited to finish it because it feels like a long time coming. I really want to finish it. Yeah. I'm excited to finish it, I think. Same with Dirty Laundry. Like the Dirty Laundry game that I was working on when I started doing cart, a lot of that was around the time my dad got sick. And I think the biggest part, and this is the part that hits home, and I'm going to try not to say it and try not to cry. Is fuck. When I was so frustrated because of that chick and I wanted to make a cool game. And I remember my dad saying that he really dug Shady Lou Kart and he was impressed and he was blown away. And he's always so proud of me. He was always so proud of me and what I did. And even when he got sick, he was still very proud of me. Like, he was proud of what I did, and he was proud that somehow I managed to still maintain building the game while looking after him. And I think I wish he got to see where Cart got to, because Cart meant a lot. Sorry. He was proud of it. He wanted me to be happy and to keep making the stuff that makes me happy. So, if I didn't have Cart, I don't know what I'd be doing. Honestly. Because, he just wanted me to be happy, even though there was a lot of stuff going on, that's all. And Cart felt like if I'd given up on it, then I felt like I didn't have anything left. And it was the last thing I had. So I wanted to make him proud and finish it. And finish it for him. And just make him proud and know that I did it. And I told him, I said I wanted to be a game developer. And I wanted to do it. And I was like, I can do it. I can do this thing and I can do it. I can be, you know. And he's like, I know you can do it. Okay. Sorry. 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 Anyway. Long story short, I make titty games for a living. Oh my god. Sorry, I didn't mean to cry on a crash stream. He wanted me to be happy. And part of it was my turn to be happy. I went through a 1.5 years of pain looking after him after he became really sick. So, yeah. It was just my turn to have something for me. And that's why I don't want to... That's why I complained the other day on Twitter about artists, because I've honestly had enough of it. I've had enough of being... Like, I don't mind being friendly and being nice to people, but at the same time, it's like, I also need to be vigilant and know that I am no longer going to let other people crush my dreams, because I don't want to work with flaky people anymore. I want this dream to come true, and I want to make this game. So, yeah, anyway. And yeah, no, the only reason, like, I could tell you that is because, like, I could tell my dad that was because my dad worked in the loot industry. He worked, like I said, he ran a bunch of clubs. He ran a bunch of, adult bookstores. He did all sorts of stuff in the adult industry. But he's like me in the sense that, like, when the cameras are off, he's not that person. He was my dad, and he's like, just like me, like, just real person, like, just fucking cool dude, you know? And that was his jam, you know? That's his jam. He's just cool dad. So yeah. And I think I'd said this before, but one of the reasons why I took that part-time job that I had was because before that I was working with my dad. And I started working with my dad so that he could, and this is where it comes back to, is that if you have a dream and you want to succeed, you know, do your dream. My dad had a dream of being the most creative person and helping as many people as he could. And when he became sick, it frustrated him that he couldn't do the job that he loved. So I quit my job to work with him until he couldn't do that anymore. And I did that for about 2 years while doing game development. And then I realized that I needed to get another job, and so I got this casual job. And when my dad passed away, it was really hard because that job haunted me, the casual job. So I had to quit because I was like, if I don't become a developer, then I'm going to be haunted by this job that I got because of my dad. I had to get it for my dad, not because of my dad. But anyway, yeah. Any more complete? Thank you. Thanks, chat. But yeah, yeah. It was kind of like the final piece of the puzzle where I was like, if I'm going to be happy, I need to quit this other job. And during that time and I've mentioned this many times before, but my during Kart's creation and trying to get it, there was so many things that were shutting it down. Like my dad's partner was very abusive, and she was trying to take away my dad's property and throw out everything that meant stuff to me. I had to spend a year in court spending my own money that I did not have to fight her. And I won eventually. But it was a year and a half of fighting and putting my life on the edge even after Dad passed away to get what I wanted. And I remember my dad saying that it was a lot of work. He was like, it's got a lot of work ahead of you. And I was like, I know. But he's like, if anybody can do it, it's you. And I was like, and that's what made me happy. Was that he knew that no matter what was going to be put in front of me, because I'm an only child, that I could do it. So yeah. There's also one more part of the story I've never told. And I actually do want to tell it, if that's okay. I hope you chat don't mind, because I've never revealed this before, but I need to. Because I feel like if I do, then I might get a bit more sleep tonight, now that I've revealed all of that. So while my dad was sick, so my dad passed away in 2019, and I was fighting my dad's property. I was trying to get it back, and like, it wasn't until the week before my wedding that I was able to get the property back. And I got it back the week before, which was kind of like, I felt like it was like a birthday, like not birthday, it was a wedding present. Like I got Dad's property finally after a year of fighting for it and a year of fighting against his partner because it tore me up. But I didn't tell you peeps this one thing because I didn't want you peeps to get upset. And I've been hiding this thing because it really does upset me. Not in a bad way, but like in a way that like I need to say it because I need to say it. Anyway, it's okay. So during, I'd say, so my dad passed in March. Around about June, July, a developer came to stay with me, a not safe for work game developer. From the not safe work community, and he came to stay with me for a couple of months because he was traveling around and he wanted to stay, and I thought it'd be a cool idea that if he stayed with me, then I could learn more game dev stuff, he could teach me business stuff, we could trade ideas, we could come up with concepts, we could work on stuff together. And he seemed like a really cool dude, and he's a well-known dude in the community. You know, he's a well-known dude, he's publishing games. I was like, this guy seems like a friendly dude. And so I let this guy into my home, and he assaulted me in my own home. And it hadn't even been a year of bullshit. He attempted to fight me. He attempted to attack me multiple times in my home. And I eventually had to get him kicked out of my own house because of how violent and destructive he was as a person. He used everything that was here. He abused the privileges he owes me money. I'll never see that money ever. And yeah, it was at my lowest point because he also said it'd be good if I come to stay with you. And I was like, why? And he goes, because then I could distract you from like the fact that your dad passed away and we could work on some games together. And I was like, cool. And he came to my house, he yelled at me, he abused me, he got mad at me because I would talk to too many people apparently. He didn't like the connections I had. He wanted to have all the connections and me not have all the connections. He hated how popular I was. He hated the way Kart was designed. He hated everything in the way I do everything. And abused me to the point where I passed out on my lounge room floor. And yeah, I eventually got kicked out. And then I'll let this play.
What time is it? Oh goodness, I ought to know. Crush, Coco, come on, give old Capuna a kiss, eh? Don't look at me like I broke wind at a wedding. I'm time. I see everything. And I mean everything. There's some very unexpected developments in your future. Your very near future. Shocking events that will change the course of your life.
Yeah, just gonna stop you there before you tell us how we all die.
Well, if you'd rather not know about a giant mask-eating monster from beyond the stars, that is your choice.
Yeah, so that happened. There you go.
Right then. Need a hand.
But yeah, I had to kick him out because he was quite an abusive person. And the worst part is I still hear about him weekly. And then he's publishing other people, and he's been telling those other people that I'm a great person to live with, and I was like, that's not what happened, bro. Like, you know, so he was quite an abusive person, all up. And it was quite annoying because, yeah, it was like, really? Like, he came to live with me and then abused everything and you know. And he's currently, I secretly call him the vacuum cleaner salesman of Lewd Gaming. And the reason why I haven't made a video on him is because I don't want the drama at the moment. I just want to focus on my own work. Otherwise, I would have made a drama video like Sakura Wing Cloud bullshit. But he's currently, I call him the vacuum cleaner salesman of Lewd Games because he's been flying around the world until COVID hit, visiting other people and trying to get their games and sign them up and then screw them over, and then they end up losing a lot of money on Steam because of him. And all the games that he's published so far have not done very well. So yeah, I didn't go into the actual abuse. I probably won't actually ever describe that. But yeah. I know, it turns out, funny how it was wholesome to non-wholesome. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that, the stream just went south real quick. Holy shit. Anyway. Cool. But yeah. No, yeah, but it's not a, like, I would rather him not talk about me at all.
Crash Bandicoot, you banished me to the past, but all it did was give me more time to plan your doom. You'll find me up the mountain. Don't freeze on the way.
Wow, you know, I'm sensing a real fraught history here. How many times have you beaten this clown anyway?
3.
Really? Only 3? Funny. Seemed like more.
Yeah, I'd rather not him talk about me because, and the reason I say that is because I feel that, like, he's just lying. Like, because I guess he thinks I'm going to keep up the lie and eventually not say anything anyway. So, but yeah. I refuse to review any of his games or support him. But yeah. A lot of people know, but it's mainly people in the development sphere. Look at that, 69 lives. It's a good way to end the stream, isn't it? But yeah, I don't really talk about him. That chapter's kind of over. Hey, we had a cool stream. We had a chill bit. We had an interesting bit. I cried. We laughed. I pounded your mum. There was a lot in this stream. You can't say you don't get a lot of good shit from my streams, huh? And you know what? It feels good to cry. It sometimes feels good to get it out your system. Hey, thank you, peeps, for coming out this stream. I hope you enjoyed it either way. Sorry I got a bit emotional towards the end there. Stay tuned. I've got some videos coming. Just getting them ready now. And I got some more stuff coming related to the games next week. So I hope you peeps are willing to stick around and have a look. Until next time, I'm Shades. And have an amazing weekend. I will see you Sunday. See me Sunday for some Sonic games, motherfuckers. Catch you later.